Hey, this is Seth. Can you keep it real? Hope your day's going really, really well so far as you pursue passive income, selling on eBay, selling on Amazon, Instagram, on e-commerce, Jet, all these different places. I'm excited today because I get to share with you a story that had a very powerful impact on my daughter. So we went to IHOP one day for lunch. I'll date my daughters because I want to have a good relationship with them and invest in them and teach them as they get ready to move on in their own world. And we sit down at IHOP. And it's one of her favorite places. She loves breakfast food places. And the waiter comes over. And he says, hey, how can I help you guys? What would you guys like? And so we started talking, and I said, I'm curious. I'd like some eggs. And he goes, oh, yeah, we got all these options. Started listing. We got sunny side up. We got over easy. We got poached. And I said, actually, could you explain to me every type of egg that you guys cook? And he kind of stopped, and he goes, okay. Well, sunny side up, it's kind of runny, and he just went on and on. He even explained how to poach an egg. And after he finished explaining, I said, I really appreciate you explaining that. This is actually a test. I'm an executive higher up in the company, and I'm here testing you guys, and it turns out you're the waiter that we're going to be watching and evaluating. And you should have seen the guy. He stops, and he goes, okay, no problem. And this smile appeared on his face, and it did not disappear. He's like, okay, thanks. And the rest of the order, he's smiling. Like, the guy was so freaking nervous. And my daughter is dying over there, trying not to laugh. And my face is totally dead serious. Like, yep, okay. Well, hey, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, you'll be bringing the order pretty soon? Okay, thank you. And I'm telling you guys, we had the best IHOP service I've ever had in my life. The reason I did it was to show my daughter and the world a little tip that is true to life. And you can use this with your Amazon customers and business partners, and it works. If you care, people will care most of the time. If you show that you are interested, you are curious, you care, people reciprocate care with care. I showed him I cared in the sense that I am here testing him. I'm very invested in this. I'm intrigued. I'm watching. I'm involved, I'm invested. And that caused him to react the same way. Oh my goodness, I'm on spotlight. I better do a good job. I don't want to lose my job. Well, the same is true when you're doing customer service on Amazon. So I want to show you something that a seller on Amazon did for me that caused me to care and really impressed me. And I'll do it magically. Watch. You like that? How that appeared? All right. I used to be a magician in my past life. I really was. I was a professional magician and tap dancer. Now this here is a boom. And I got it from my mic, from my Yeti microphone, so that when we're filming outside, they can actually hold the mic above my head. I know it seems kind of silly, but you have better sound, because when you're outside in Austin, there's all this noise and life and people and dogs and cars. Well, when I ordered it, they immediately sent me a message saying, hey, just want to let you know that the threading, see that right there, the threading on there has a problem with some Yeti microphones. Yeti has not been 100% consistent having the right threading. So about 1 out of 100, the threading is wrong on a Yeti, which means this won't work unless you use some electrical tape or some of that glue, the threading glue you can put around and then screw it on. And they just wanted me to know. And they said, we've had some people who weren't aware, they gave us a bad review. Look, if it's an issue at all, we'll return it, no problem. We'll refund you 100%. But we want to also show you how to use it if you still want to. And the way they handled it was so elaborate and kind and professional. I was impressed. Now check this out. They sent one message. Then they sent another message the day it showed up. And then in the packaging itself, it said the same thing, along with a little discount coupon next time I buy something from their store. So what they did is they took a problem that literally could have tanked their product line and maybe even their store, and they turned it into an opportunity by caring. They said, look, we have a problem. I was imagining in my mind, here's a couple people. They're at home. They're thinking, okay, shoot, we got this problem. Someone gave us a bad review. I can't believe it. They call Yeti on the phone. Takes them a week to figure it out. Oh my goodness, Yeti, I can't believe you guys. You're telling me that every few microphones has the wrong threading? This is going to completely screw up the 20,000 units we have here waiting to be sent more to Amazon's FBA warehouse to sell. What are we going to do? This is because people will respond with negative reviews far more than positive reviews when something's negative. And instead of taking the situation and giving up or whining or complaining, as far as I know, they turned it into an opportunity. They used it as a way to reach out, to show their concern. They reached out 3 times. I will never forget this company who sold me this boom. And guess what? They are getting a 5-star review. And if you're watching this right now, thank you for your handle this because you were exemplary. We just had someone in our Just One Dime Warrior group post this. He said, someone complained about my product. They sent me a message, didn't leave me a review yet, and they complained and were super negative, and it was completely unfair, something completely out of my control. And instead of the warrior, we call them warriors for people on our team, and instead of whining or complaining or fighting with them or going down to their level from a big ego, instead, the Amazon seller said, you know what, thank you so much for letting us know. Here's what we can do to fix that. If we could fix this, we could, but we can't. But if you want, I can offer this. Like, completely treated them like royalty. Well, guess what? That customer wrote back. They said, thank you so much, and they gave them a 5-star review. That is caring. When you care for others, people will care in response. It's reciprocal. Show that you care, they'll care back. When you're invested in people, people respond. You have to remember this. When you're in Amazon, you're not really selling on Amazon. You're selling to people, humans, people with lives. They're walking around, talking, eating, drinking, sleeping, all these things, pooping. These are people, and you need to treat them like people, just like you would if you talk to your neighbor or someone on the road, or maybe not someone on the road because of road rage, but you get what I'm saying. Show that you care. People will reciprocate that, and your success will be so much better. Invest in people. And if you become like that, you're going to be strong, and you can do well, and you can succeed at literally anything. Anything. There's nothing that's going to stop you. Why would something stop you when you are caring for other people? Why would someone come up and say, you know what, I don't like you? Why would they do that? Unless they're crazy in the brain. There's a few people like that in this world. When you care for people, they care back. And that causes a good business. And you could build a business off that. Have an awesome day. I'll see you. Bye.